and good morning from Taipei, Taiwan, and nearly at the base of the Taipei 101 building. So I'm in Taipei for the next 2 days. I got here yesterday. I filmed a video then of like my first impressions and everything, but now I'm gonna have 2 days exploring the city. I'm gonna take you with me. First things first is to go to the top of that tower and see all of Taipei. There's a bit of a queue, about 30 minutes, but I have got here I guess at like prime time because it's about 11 o'clock right now. Wow, so it is just an absolutely sprawling city, which I guess I knew, but then like look behind me, there are just green mountains all over the place, and I saw this as I was coming in from the airport yesterday, and tomorrow I'm actually going to be heading up into a little bit of countryside, so I'm going to look forward to that. It is quite expensive to come in here, and the queue was about a 30-minute wait. I feel like if you're going to do all the tourist things, which I'm going to do in the next 2 days, you kind of have to come up here. Yeah, this is where I want to go tomorrow. Is up here. The outdoor observatory is a little bit disappointing. It's only really small with like really limited views. So if you ever do come here and it's shut because of the weather, you haven't missed out on much. So Taipei 101 is on the eastern side of the city. I've now come over to the west to go to the Memorial Hall, and the MRT in Taipei is super easy. I've just got an easy card, which is much better if you are here for more than 1 day, I believe, and you just top it up, and yeah, it's just so easy to use, super clean, super efficient. So a really good way of getting around Taipei. Oh wow, straight out of the station and to see this. This is the National Theatre. We've got a school group here. So this is the Chiang Shek Memorial Hall, and I think we can see why it's such a big attraction here in Taipei. So underneath the building there is like an exhibition centre. It's not the best thing, but it is completely free to like enter this whole site and there, so it's worth a little look around. And I just got a bubble tea because Asia, I feel like I'm going to be drinking a lot of these coming up. Right now though it's about 2 o'clock and I need to get some food. I have no idea where I'm going to go, so I'm just going to have a little walk around and see what I can find. I saw a restaurant name with the word bao in it near the memorial, and that's like dumplings, I think. Well, I've come in here basically and they serve dumplings, and that's exactly what I wanted. So thank you. Right, let's try one. Some soy sauce, and I put some ginger in it as well. I think that's the thing to do. It's got all like green stuff in as well. I kind of expected it like just to be pure mushroom. It's nice. From the Memorial Hall, I jumped on the metro down to Longshan Temple. I read that there are loads of different temples in Taipei, which I can completely imagine, but I read that this was one of the most popular to visit and one of the best. So let's go and see. I think that this is it. Well, that was good. I didn't spend long there, like literally like 10 minutes just having a little walk around. Now I'm gonna head back on the metro. I'm going to the main train station because in 2 days time I want to go to Hualien, so I want to be able to get a train ticket, and I don't think, well, you can't book them online, so I'm going to go to the main train station and try and navigate that and buy a ticket. Wow, this is super fancy. Wow, that was so easy. There's literally just like a ticket counter there. The girls spoke like perfect English, and I have a ticket to Hualien. So I believe that you don't have to book them in advance, but I do think it's better, and like I said, you can't do it online, so it was just really easy for me to pop through here on my way. And right now I'm gonna go and have a look for the shopping mall that's attached to this train station, because I've heard that you can get a knife massage here, and I'm pretty tempted by that. So let's go and see. I am in the mall. It's a very kind of just local mall, and I am looking for Y13. We've got Y6 there, so I think I still need to go a little bit further. Right, so the knife massage is done. I feel like it sounds quite a gimmicky thing to start with, but it is actually like a traditional massage. And obviously it sounds like it's like knives and stuff, but it was, I mean it is knives, but it was like blunt, like cleavers, which I don't know if that's like better or worse. Obviously they're not sharp. But it was good. I said to increase like blood circulation, and it's all to do with like the pressure points. I definitely feel like a little bit like quite lightheaded right now actually, which I guess is like the blood like rushing around my body. So yeah, very unique thing to do here in Taipei. Good morning! So yesterday I finished my massage at about 5 o'clock in the end, and I did plan to go to the National Palace Museum and then to Shilin Night Market because they're both in the same area, but to be honest I was just absolutely knackered and it was probably too late to go to the museum anyway. Those two places are on my list to go to later. However, this morning I'm going to head to Elephant Mountain to see a view over Taipei. I feel like this is probably one of the most popular things to do as well, or at least popular in terms of like the photos that you've seen with the Taipei 101. So it's already quite warm and it's only about 9:30. A lot of people do recommend to do this in the morning, I think, to avoid the heat, or to do it at sunset. I'm not too sure how hard it's going to be. I'm just in like the park near the bottom of the walk to start with. It's on the end of the red line. So let's go and see what Elephant Mountain has to offer, and I'm just so excited to see the views as well. I am nice and sweaty already. There are just a lot of steps to the top. This is viewpoint number 1, very busy. So this is viewpoint number 1. To be fair, although I am really sweaty, it probably only took about 10 minutes to walk to. Still quite a few steps, but if you are short on time, you could probably just stop here and get a really good view. Is what I'm looking for. And here we are, Elephant Mountain, and I think you can climb higher, but I mean in terms of like the final viewpoint, this is a pretty good one, and I think the furthest that most people probably go. It's definitely the furthest that I'm gonna go. This is one of their travel moments when you see something in real life that you've seen so many pictures of, and it's just so amazing, so lucky. I am here right now, and I'm gonna change here and then get on a line all the way to Taipei Zoo and then get on the cable car here. I'm just heading to the gondola. So the gondola is 120 each way, but if you have an easy card then it's only 100, so it's definitely worth just topping this up. So I've just topped this up by another 200 so that I can use it both ways. Wow, well I am far away from the city right now. So it took us about 20 minutes on the cable car, which is a little bit longer than what I thought it was going to be, but we did cover a lot of ground, and now I'm literally just like in the countryside. Maokong used to be the largest tea growing area in Taipei, and it's said to be one of the most scenic places in Taipei as well. I'm not too sure really what there is to do here. I feel like you just kind of like walk around, there's a few viewpoints, there's lots of tea houses. These are the tea oil thin noodles. think I've just found a little walking route. So I'm going to have a little walk down here and get away from the main road and all of the tourist tea houses. This is not a real buffalo, by the way, just so you know. Wow, it is absolutely stunning up here. I literally just took a random little track and I just ended up here. Like, it's so beautiful. I cannot believe it. I am super impressed. I didn't really know what I was expecting. It helps that it is an absolutely gorgeous day today. I think spring has sprung in Taipei, although to me it feels more like summer, but a local told me on the cable car that it is just spring. But yeah, it's gorgeous. You could definitely spend a long time up here. I've seen quite a few signs for walking loops, so you could easily spend like probably a full day walking up here if you really wanted to. Unfortunately, I do not have the time because I need to go back into the city. Well, going to the National Palace Museum was just not working for me because I went back and did some work this afternoon and then I completely ran out of time again. I also spent way too long sat on the metro in the wrong direction because I was on my phone and not paying attention. So instead I've just come straight to Shilin and I'm going to come to the Shilin Night Market. So Taiwan is really famous for its night markets. Mainly they are food, but they also have like lots of other things that you can buy. They have lots of games and stuff like that. It's like a real kind of really good atmosphere. If you watched my video before this, you'll know I am vegetarian, so I do struggle in markets like this. So yeah, I'm hoping this one might have a few more options. We will see. Let's go and see Shilin Night Market. Food court is downstairs, that's where we want to be. Oh wow, look at this. I can smell the stinky tofu for sure. We're gonna get it. So downstairs in this food court is actually like full-on meals. I thought it was going to be more like the picky stuff like I saw the other day, so that's probably upstairs. Whilst we are down here, there are plenty of places selling the stinky tofu. I feel like Taiwan is famous for this stinky tofu, and I mean I do like tofu, so let's see how we go. It doesn't smell too bad at the moment. Oh, it's not nice. Oh, it's really sour. Oh, it just tastes gone off. That's what it tastes like. So the outside of it is nice because that's just normal tofu, but I think it's like fermented inside. That's why it gets the stinkiness. Yeah, I don't really know what I'm going to do with this. This bit looks pretty good. Okay, no more of that. I'm glad I tasted it, but it does just taste like it smells. It just stinks really. Yeah, now I need something nice to re-cleanse my palate. I feel like it's not normally very common for these to be vegetarian. Normally they've always got pork in them. So it's good. Well, I got a couple of things to eat there, but to be honest, I think I'm going to have to go and get a real dinner from somewhere else now because I didn't quite get enough. I did like Shilin Market, but I think because I went to Rohi Market on my first night, I actually much preferred that market. So if you haven't seen my video before this, make sure you go and check that out and you can see that. But Shilin Market is definitely worth a visit when you are in Taipei anyway. But either way, I have absolutely loved my 2 days in Taipei. Really cool city, I would say. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this. If you are coming to Taipei soon, I hope that it has helped you out and given you some ideas of things that you can do. And if you are not not coming to Taipei soon, then hopefully you have enjoyed seeing what it's all about. So if you have liked this, please give it a thumbs up, let me know in the comments, hit subscribe for more travel videos, and then tomorrow I'm going to be going down to Hualien and I'll be filming that as well. So I'll see you there. Bye!